center fielder, number 18, Johnny Damon.
He delivers. Damon will foul that one away. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
It's Rayburn at the plate.
And Ryan Rayburn was a part of that revolving outfield that Jim Leyland had in Detroit in 2009. But a guy who had some big hits for this Tiger team, and if he continues to have big hits, he'll find more playing time.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Rayburner, liner towards the hole. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
But 1 out and a man on first base. That big single right there gives them a couple outs to work with to see if they can push him across the board.
And Naglio Ordonez to bat.
Well, like most teams, the Pittsburgh Pirates play much better at home than they do on the road, and 2009 was no different as they really scratched and clawed in front of the Pirates fans.
And a great pitch. That'll catch Naglio Ordonez looking. Strike 3.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Runner on for Miguel Cabrera. The Pirates at home ended up a game below. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll take a look at the starting pitcher we've got for Detroit. Well, Steve, how's he going to handle these Pittsburgh bats he faces today?
Now, Justin Verlander on the mound, he's got an effortless delivery out there. Everything's so smooth and easy coming out of his hand, but the pitch then explodes on you. 98, 99, 100 miles per hour, and then a curveball that locks up even the best hitters. He's tough to hit.
Here's the 1-1, and that's hit. Damon to field, and the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Here's a look at the offense now for the Pirates, presented by Pepsi. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Ryan Domit's a guy that you just can't ignore in the lineup. You know, a lot of times the catcher position, that's a guy that's more focused on defense and throwing than it is hitting. But Ryan Domit can swing the bat. You make a mistake, he can hurt you. He's a guy that you love to have up in key situations. Let's see if he can come up with one today.
And Cabrera keeping him on the bag. 1-0 now. And that's nowhere close. 2-0.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. That changeup down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the pitch. Now Iwamura, the 3-1 count. His career average, an even 300 against Justin Verlander. That one fouled off by Iwamura. Quick check at first. The 3-2 pitch. And that's another foul ball. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets down. Iwamura, a single. Now we'll take a quick look at the Tigers and how they're out there positionally on the fence. Highlight, Steve, for these fielders.
Brandon is one of the best athletes in the game today, Gary. He's bounced all around the field. He's been a shortstop. He's been a third baseman. He's been a catcher. But his athletic ability is what allows him to be solid defensively at any position.
One, Verlander kicks and deals. Hard grounded to short. And there's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down, work his way out of this jam, and keep the score tied.
And it's Ryan Domit in the box now.
The Tigers had a historic collapse in 2009. One of the big problems was the sputtering offense. This year, their club needs to be on the board more consistently swinging the bats.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. One of the problems for the Tigers trying to generate runs is the fact that they were dead last in stolen bases. Their running game's not going to create much in the run department.
Well, if you're not going to score a lot of runs via the home run ball, then you better be able to manufacture runs with stolen bases if Detroit's going to win. They have to steal more bases, put more guys in motion. If they do, they'll score more runs, and we might see a different outcome in that division in 2010.
I think offense certainly was an issue for the Detroit Tigers. I think they need to shore up the bullpen a little bit as well, to be more consistent there so they can hold those leads when they do get them.
Back behind second. They're at 2 away. And he's got it. That'll keep the bases loaded. Well, they do load the bases on 2 hits, but can't push across any runs. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Brandon in up the middle. Iwamura. And Inge is retired. Boy, he made that throw a split second before he lost control of the body.
Now, the key was he kept his eye on the target the entire time.
Big smile, he got that one done. Avila will get his chance at the plate now. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Fastball swung on, missed, now 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Sinker's taken. Strike 3 called. Out number 2.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
This one's going to end up low in the strike zone, but if he was looking for something to pound through the infield, that was a perfect pitch to swing at. You've got to take advantage of those.
I think he might have thought that was a little low, John.
Well, even still, Gary, a nice contact swing there, and he's got himself a base hit.
Good changeup. It's quickly 0-2.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. It is great to be here. Night game, PNC Park. I'm glad you're with us.
Number 15, Andy LaRoche.
And that's high for a ball. Verlander misses. Here's the pitch. And LaRoche watches it low for a ball. Now the 2-0. And that's hit Damon to field. And that gets down for a base hit.
Coming to bat.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Verlander unable to find the strike zone. The 1-0 pitch. This is the inside corner that time. 2-0. The pitch. Ground ball towards second. They apply the tag. He is out at third.
Coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shortstop.
Crosby into the batter's box. 1 out. Runner on at first. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
A smash towards the hole, and he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. Now Pittsburgh, here's a fantastic chance.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And Ohlendorf at the plate. Boy, he needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with that top of the order waiting. Drops down a bunt. Verlander on to first. That's out number 2.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
McCutchen into the batter's box. 364 lifetime number against the Tigers. Headed for the middle. Verlander. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They get 2 men in scoring position on